Hi everyone, it's Sam from Ripple Bytes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave comments for any topics you'd like to see me cover. Let's get started. In this video, we'll go through the steps needed to install Visual Studio Code on Windows. Visual Studio Code is a text editor that's gained wide popularity in the last couple of years due to its flexibility and its sleek design. We'll be installing the latest stable version from the website, code.visualstudio.com. Click on the download link for the stable build. And then we'll run through the installation process. We'll leave all of the defaults to install Visual Studio Code. And we'll just give a few minutes for this to finish installing. Okay, and we're good to go. I will deselect the option to launch Visual Studio Code so that you can see where to find it in your start menu. So I'll click Finish, then we'll head over to the start menu, and if we scroll down to Visual Studio Code, we see the icon to launch it. Now when we first open, we get the welcome screen, and also we'll have an option, unless you already have a default browser, to go to a particular website. And it gives you some information, some tips and hints on how to make the most out of your Visual Studio Code experience. Now, unlike Visual Studio, which is a much more monolithic and gargantuan program, Visual Studio Code is much more lightweight, and it's really meant to just be a text editor with some useful pieces that allow you to generate programs much more efficiently. So this, let's do an example for a JavaScript code. We'll just do some basic JavaScript. Let's define a function called hello. Now, if you don't understand the syntax that I'm writing here, don't worry. We'll cover JavaScript syntax, declaring functions and variables in another video. But for now, just take for granted that this is how you would write a kind of hello world in Node.js. Now, you might notice that this doesn't really help us. It just looks like a simple text editor. The function, the hello, all of these things are just simple text. Now, that's partly because we haven't installed a linter, although actually for JavaScript, Visual Studio Code has the JavaScript linter already built in. But it's because we haven't saved this as any particular file. So the program doesn't know whether or not it's an HTML file, JavaScript file, C++, etc. So let's go ahead and save. You can save it wherever you like. I'm just going to save it in the documents. I'm going to save it as hello.js. So that signifies that this is a JavaScript file. And then after we've done this, you can see that the syntax highlighting has gone to work and made the function blue, the functions here log and hello both in yellow, and the string in red. We also have the JS icon up here indicating that this is a JavaScript file. Now, if you wanted to develop in a different language and this did not have the particular highlighting that you need, you can head over here to the extensions, and there's a wealth of different types of linting, syntax highlighting, color themes. There's almost anything you can think of in the extension marketplace, which has made Visual Studio Code even more popular. So this is just a basic introduction to what Visual Studio Code is and how to install it on Windows. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment below for any other topics you'd like to see me cover.